Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to the Boss Tips channel. Yes, it's been a while, but I hope that you're all well and you are still investing wisely in property and making great returns. Speaking about great returns, if you have been listening to the news lately, especially watching what's happening across the pond, that's in America, you may have heard of this popular DJ from a breakfast show. His name is DJ Envy. Unfortunately, he is in a bit of a bother at the moment because he is alleged to have conspired with one of his friends or someone he introduced to his audience and encouraged people to invest in their company. And unfortunately, they have not been able to provide the people the returns they promised. Well, I say allegedly because these are all allegations that are currently out. It will all be proven in court who's telling the truth and who's been lying. But there are actually lots of people who are coming out at the moment saying that they have been investing because they were encouraged to do so and actually gave lots of money. And when I say lots of money, I'm talking about people giving 500,000, 220,000 American dollars. Someone even gave 2 million, invested all that because they were told that they would have these deals done for them. Distressed properties would be bought, done up, and then flipped, and people were guaranteed profits of up to 30%. Now, of course, that sounds very, very lucrative. I mean, who would not want a 30% return? But you know what they say? If it sounds too good to be true, then it is too good to be true. Because, I mean, if someone's promising you 30% return within 4 or 5 months, you'd expect everybody to be kind of investing in that kind of thing, right? And you only get like in the bank, you'd only get less than 5% returns, and property investors won't give you that much. But so they were told they were going to get lots of money back. So people were taking their life savings. They were remortgaging their homes, taking out the equity because they wanted a better life for themselves. Who can blame them? You can't blame these people. They just wanted a better life for themselves. And the reason they are upset with the DJ is because he's the one that brought this so called guru, the one who was the expert in flipping properties. He introduced the people to this man. Now, this man does have a dodgy past. He's been in prison before for fraud. I mean, it's not a secret. He was open about it. He said it. He was involved in credit card fraud and all sorts of criminal behavior. But he said he had turned over a new leaf and he was now into property, into finance. But people, would you trust someone with such a criminal background with your money? That's a question that each one of us has to answer. But I believe that as property investors, we all have to do our due diligence. Now, I know because if there's a very popular celebrity like this DJ Envy, and then you name checks other celebrities that they've been working with and for whom they've been able to achieve great returns, obviously the ordinary man in the street or woman will be excited and will just be blown away by the prospect of investing in with these people. So obviously you might not do your due diligence, and especially if you are hearing all these ads coming from this very reputable radio station. They were having interviews on the radio station and constantly on Instagram and Facebook advertising. So this is a public figure. You would obviously think, no, they can't go wrong. And he's obviously very well to do. He's a celebrity, this man, he's got millions. That's the DJ I'm talking about. So you'd say, of course, if he's endorsing that man, this particular flipper who's flipping the properties, then wow, I'm going to give all my money to this man, this guru, and let him flip properties for me, buy the properties, flip them for me, and make that 30%. 5 months, wow. Imagine how much money you could make. But here's the thing, it's not always a good thing to not do your due diligence. It's not always a good thing to not empower yourself. You have to learn about the property business if you want to be an investor. I know people want say they don't have time, so they pay someone else to have it all done for them. But when things go wrong, then can you not blame yourself too? Yes, you blame the other person for having gone with your money, but it's partly, come on, some of the blame will have to come on you. Because if you are really serious about your money, that is your money, your investment, something that you want to invest for your family, for to have a brighter future, and you're not even taking the time to buy yourself a course to learn about property, because anybody can learn about property. There's nothing so difficult or impossible about property investment. If you've got $200,000, $500,000, or $750,000, you mean you can't spare $1,000 or $2,000 to buy yourself a course to learn all about flipping, buy to let, and home HMOs, SAs? You can. It is possible to. You can learn so much more. You go to, there's even enough money to go and pay for a mastermind course, and you become such an expert, and you do it for yourself. You don't need to be paying somebody to do that for you when you are able to learn and do it for yourself. So, all I just wanted to say today is that people, please be careful with your money. If you're investing in property, remember the reasons why you're investing in property. This is for yourself, family, and for generations to come. Remember, it's all about building generational wealth. Don't lose your money too easily. They say a fool and his money are soon parted. Now, I'm in no way saying that the people who lost their money were fools. Please believe me, I'm not saying that. I'm actually feeling so sorry for them because I know these were genuine people, hard-working people who wanted to make a difference in their lives. So they took everything that they had to try and make something out of it. They really believed. I know in most cases they probably would not have given anybody that kind of money to invest, but because obviously this was there was an association with the popular DJ, they then believed it, and that's the problem. Sometimes we as a people are so easily swayed by celebrity, and come on, these people are not always experts in everything. They are experts in their field, entertainment, but you can't be taking everything that they offer to you and thinking taking that as the word of, as you know, as the final word. No, these people sometimes are paid. These celebrities, they are paid to endorse somebody because they know that just by having that association with a celebrity brings up a profile, brings more clients. So you can't always believe that whatever they say, it's whatever it doesn't make them experts. We need, you need to go to an expert. Some of people trying to save money thinking that There's other experts charge more money, and maybe because they think, oh well, this is more keeping things within the culture, supports the culture, and we will buy within the community. But that's what is wrong with sometimes people, because they bring other people down. They give everything such a bad narrative, a bad stereotype, a bad message. And I hope this is a lesson for everybody, that when it comes to your money, be very careful. Very, 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 very careful. You would not just give $1 million to anybody, because people have done that. So if you got a lot of money, you don't know what to do with your money right now, learn about property. Get yourself a property course and learn all about the different forms of property investing, and choose the best one for yourself. Ask for help. Join groups. There are lots of groups on social media, Facebook groups, and other platforms. There are meetings where they have online discussions on property. Make connections and network with people like that, and learn from each other, and then make the right decisions. But don't be so quick to give out your money, because, as I said, this is something that you can do yourself. After all the knowledge that you've learned and gained, you can then buy yourself a property. Buy a property that is below market value. Always buy below market value, so that even if there's a slump in the house prices, you don't lose. And as long as you're always making cash flow, make sure when you're renting the property out, the rentals are more than your outgoings, more than your payments, your mortgage and insurance and all other costs. As long as you're cash flowing, you are fine. And if the house prices go up after 10 years or how many other years, you winning. That is something you can learn yourself. Don't have to pay someone else to do that for you. So that is my message for today. Be careful out there. There are very bad people out there who are very eager to take your money. They will come with lots of schemes, Ponzi schemes, and whatever, promising you heaven and earth. So it's just to have your money, and they will leave you crying. Because this man is taking the people's money. Apparently, it's been over $40 million or more that he's taken from the people, but they don't know where that money is. He's now filing for bankruptcy. Can you believe it? Taken all that money. Obviously, this guy doesn't. He needs help as well with finance, because if you had so many millions and you got nothing to show for it, something's just not right. Well, that's a video from me, and I promise to be uploading a bit more regularly one more time. So take care, and always remember to invest wisely, and you'll make yourself a nice, tidy profit and live the best life that you can. This is Peter from the Boss Tips. Take care. Goodbye.